What has been the highlight of the project for you?
I think it's because of the fact that we actually went through all this just to bring a point to some other people. So I think that was actually very useful. And then maybe we will have contributed in some way to some other people and to ourselves.
Just bringing more information to the people about what we do and how we can change it with them.
So using video cameras, the skill that I've learned, and I think the best one that I can treasure.
I think it had far more to do with it, especially finding the proper clips to use. Yeah, that was far more fun to learn.
I think editing played a big part, but then on top of that, I think maybe the camera was really big too. I don't know, I can't decide what are the two, but then each one plays a very big role, because if you have the camera films and you can't put them together properly, then you don't have anything. If you don't have any film, then you can't put on anything anyway, so yeah.
James?
I like both doing the camera and editing too. Because when I use the camera, it feels like
you're capturing the whole world.
Yeah, capturing the whole world.
We also learned some softer skills. You're sort of mentioning we learn these technical skills, but then there's this other stuff about community and our role in community. So you want to talk about what was important skill in that softer area that you learned?
We've learned how to respect each other, but it's the bond that we gain from this project.
I think I could add on to the respecting part. You know, when you're editing, and then there's like a lot of people who just go like, oh, we should add this, and then another person goes like, no, we shouldn't, and then they have to have like some kind of agreement, and then you have to respect each other and each person's views, and then how we can all make everybody happy. But usually that doesn't happen. But it comes to a conclusion, and then somebody goes like, oh, okay, that's good enough, and that's sufficient, and then everybody can be happy with each other.
Yeah, we get into consensus.
You guys are really amazing at, like, you would really listen to what the other person had to say, even if they were saying something that was different than what you wanted. I think everybody was really, really good at just kind of like listening and actually maybe allowing what that person is saying to change your perspective.
What did you hope to get out of the project? Why did you want to be involved?
I just need a place to kill time, and I'm very hopeful that Mount Pleasant's here for this kind of project for youth. It's the skills that we've learned. What
about the idea that we'd take some part in like providing a youth voice?
We never really expected that youth opinions count.
You're doing something that's actually making youth be a little bit higher in their say, you know. And then as more people think, it doesn't necessarily have to be a project about parks, it could be another project, but as long as you have their youth voice in it, then you're bringing youth into community, and you're giving them a say on what they want and what they should be getting and stuff like that.
Has your perspective about community changed at all?
Yes.
It did a lot.
A lot.
So what do you think helped you get to that? Like, do you think interviewing kind of strangers about stuff?
I think it was the outreach program that we did.
Yes,
yeah.
because you have to,
we had to go outside the community and speak to a lot of people, like different types of people.
But now you guys have met a few people within sort of the city's bureaucracy who are sort of youth advocates. So if you had an issue, I don't know, it could be anything that you're concerned about, how would you feel about addressing that now as a youth? Do you think you'd be more confident in bringing that issue up and addressing it?
There's a lot to get youth voice up there. Well, the number one thing is you have to find somebody who's actually gonna get you up there, because if you're like just on your own, I don't think you're gonna be able to say much. You have to get like a group of people, and then have somebody like Thor, and then help us around to like bring us up there.
Because before I joined Mount Pleasant, and before I had connections with anybody in the city hall, I kind of, or even just non-profit organizations, I kind of felt like Vancouver is just like a city and I'm just like one person. But now I can feel that I can reach out to like other people, like high ups people.